Hi, Fionuala.
Hey, Janie.
What are we looking at today?
We're going to go look at the vegetable garden.
It looks so good. It looks so different from the last time I came here.
It is.
Now, I was just here just a couple weeks ago.
Exactly.
And you've planted all your veggies up.
We did. We did have some winter veggies in here, and they were pretty much spent. We had some sweet peas, and they're almost done. But it was definitely time to get our summer garden going.
Yeah. So we are, what's the date? June
11th.
June 11th, and we're not too late?
Absolutely not.
This is exciting because I thought I was too late to plant vegetables.
No, we have such a great growing season here. I've harvested tomatoes all the way up to Christmas Day once, which is exceptional. But usually we can harvest all the way up to November.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So it's okay to be planting now because these plants will just harvest a little bit later in the season.
Exactly.
Oh, amazing. So,
mind you, they are loving this weather so much that even plants that I planted about a week ago have really grown. They're already responding to the weather. They're really getting going.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why are all these plants in pots in the ground?
It is because we have a gopher problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And this is going to protect the plants from the gopher coming and eating them?
Exactly.
Ugh.
West Petaluma we're really blessed with wonderful soil. It's sandy loam and it drains really well and it's just great soil. But it also makes it incredibly easy for the gophers to get through. So
They like it too.
they love it. And it's just like they just swim through this soil and eat the vegetable roots. So we do use gopher caging too. But, we figured this out a few years ago to plant them in pots in the ground.
Wow.
And it really helps to protect against the gophers. It also helps a little bit with the watering.
Oh. Yeah.
We've got the irrigation going to the tomato, and the pot kind of holds it in, directs it straight down to the roots.
Oh, that's interesting. Wow, I have to say, I've never seen this before, but it's very interesting.
It makes sense.
And I found a gopher in my garden this past week, so I think I'm
Oh,
exact
no.
same thing.
Yeah, and they eat surprising things. You would not think they'd eat a pepper plant, but they do.
They like peppers.
We have witnessed too many things disappearing into
Aw.
the earth.
So I see you have these beautiful arches here. Are you going to be growing these tomatoes up these arches?
Yes, I am. I've picked varieties that want to be 8 to 10 feet tall. So we've got Sun Gold, beautiful little orange cherry tomato. We've got Snow White, which is beautiful lemon yellow.
One of your favorites.
One of my favorites. And then we also have Sweet 100.
Oh, yes.
Which is a really wonderful little red cherry.
Yes.
So it's going to be a tunnel of tomatoes.
What? You're making a tomato tunnel.
I know.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to come back and see it.
It's going to be
so
beautiful. Fun. Yes. And then I also have some cucumbers that we're going to train up in the shade of the tomato a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is going to be incredible. So I guess you could kind of call this a before of the Cottage Garden of Petaluma veggie garden. Oh, how fun. Now what's down here? Is this corn?
Yeah, that is corn over there. And we have a few sunflowers in there too. And we've planted a few different kinds of corn because there's no corn that you don't actually want to eat.
Right.
And it's so beautiful.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And we also use it as a screening. Corn grows up so tall and so quickly. It's great to screen any kind of view that you may not want to see.
Something you want to hide?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
We're going to do pumpkins outside the fence.
Oh my gosh. Oh, how fun. Now, you are especially good at vegetables. You make vegetables look easy and beautiful, and like you can see your face light up when you start talking about vegetables. Have you always been that way?
Yes.
Veggies?
Yes. I love growing vegetables. I love growing food that I like to eat.
Yeah.
I used to have this ratatouille garden at home.
What would you grow?
I was going to do it again this year. You grow eggplant and tomatoes and peppers. And it's just so satisfying to go out there and pick vegetables that you've grown yourself.
Yeah.
And turn it into a meal that is your favorite meal.
Oh my goodness, that sounds delicious.
I love doing pizza gardens too. To grow a pizza garden is so much fun.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
How fun. And you've managed to make your veggie garden very beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I like to decorate with vegetables, and I really like to encourage pollinators in the garden at the same time.
Okay.
So that makes the decorating a little more easy.
Right.
But there are so many flowers that are actually edible too that, you know, the pollinators like them, but we too can toss them into a salad.
Yeah, make your ratatouille look nice.
Yeah,
Maybe not the
exactly.
ratatouille. So what's this
Sunflower
here?
petals, they're edible. I mean, they're all going to be gorgeous. This is a mustard plant that's gone to seed and flower. And I'm having the hardest time pulling it because the bees still love it.
I was going to say there's bees all over it.
Exactly.
It's almost like it's alive because they're buzzing around so much.
I know. It's very hypnotic just staring, you know, and watching the bees gather the pollen.
That's so pretty. Okay, well, now you've got me all inspired because now you're saying it's not too late for me to plant
It is not.
veggies.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can pretty much plant vegetables all year long around here. We really have a fabulous climate.
We're so spoiled.
But right now we're focusing on the summer veggies.
Okay.
So there's tomatoes and peppers and squash, both winter and summer squash.
Okay.
That's always fun. And that's what I stuck in my ratatouille also, with summer squash. Yep.
Can you tell me real quick the difference between winter and summer squash?
Summer squash you harvest like immediately, basically, and they don't store well.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean they store a week or two in your fridge.
Is that like zucchini?
Yeah,
okay.
Zucchini, scallop squash, you know, cocozelle, and my favorite, which is that zucchetta rompicante, which we'll plant here somewhere, and then you just come visit it. It's so amazing. They're all considered summer squash because you would harvest them in the summer and eat them fairly quickly.
Okay.
Winter squash is called winter squash because you can store it and it will last all winter long.
Oh.
It is not something you plant in the winter. A lot of people think that's what winter squash is.
Yeah, I thought that.
Oh,
Literally to this moment. I was today years old when I found this out.
Oh.
So give me an example of winter squash.
Butternut squash.
Oh, okay.
Can you imagine, like you're in there, you're at the grocery store in February or so, and they still have some fabulous butternut squashes for you to take home.
Interesting.
Those were harvested in the fall, but they store so well that they last all the way through spring.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
I don't know why I never thought of where they come from and when they've grown,
Isn't
but
it
yes,
funny?
that's interesting.
Yeah, I think the word winter squash it's a misnomer. It should have a different name.
Yeah.
Storage squash doesn't sound that great, but that's what it is.
Storage squash.
Storage squash.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
They keep for a long time in your pantry or just somewhere cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Fionuala, you're inspiring me. I don't really consider myself much of a veggie gardener, but now I want to because one, this veggie garden you guys have here is beautiful. Is this open for the public? They can come in?
It is, yeah. Make sure you visit it and watch the progress.
Yes.
We've got scarlet runner beans are going to cover the fence. You can see there's one over here.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
And this produces beans?
It does. And it produces these beautiful pods that are edible. And then the beans themselves are really pretty. They're purple striped. I can't even describe them.
Wow.
You'll have to come back and look.
Yeah.
That actual plant survived the winter and came back by itself. Exactly.
But that's not normal.
You know, it is normal enough in a frost-free area. I think it just got protected in this particular spot.
Yeah.
So we were really happy when it came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look how far ahead it is, this one versus these right here.
Versus the babies. But you can see, I know when you come back in a couple of weeks, this is going to be a whole other story.
That'll be quick.
Yeah. It's already trying to climb.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And that's the thing about, you know, any kind of pole bean needs something to climb.
Okay.
Yeah. Bush beans, nice and small. They don't need any kind of support.
Yeah.
Pole beans do.
It's just so interesting and beautiful. Like you never really think about veggies being beautiful, but I see this and it's amazing.
Yeah, thank you. I always believe in decorating with vegetables and having a beautiful vegetable garden because why not?
Yeah.
You know,
you should do a book on that, Fionuala.
Oh.
Decorating with vegetables.
Oh, what an idea.
Right?
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
In my free time. Yep.
Yeah,
So
in your free time.
right now we're going to decorate over here because it's one of those not beautiful views over here. So I'm going to plant a line of corn and sunflowers.
Oh, perfect.
Because corn grows so quickly,
Yeah.
sunflowers grow so tall that you can create instant screening.
It's like a wall.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, how fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, you just have to come back.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. So we are seeing the very beginnings of the tomato tunnel. I'm very excited to. I bet you even next month it's going to be so much progress, right?
Even in a week, these guys have doubled in size.
Oh, how fun.
I know.
Oh, this is fun. So stop by Cottage Gardens at Petaluma so you can see the progress on the veggie garden. There also is the sweet pea walk, which is now converting into, this time of year, it converts into what?
It converts into a butterfly walk.
Oh, I love it. It's like Disneyland for gardeners here.
Hey, it's fun for us too. Truly, truly fun for us.
So make sure you come and visit Fionuala and her staff. You won't be disappointed, I promise.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Fionuala.